Welcome all back to the channel, y'all. Today we're going to be looking for crappies on the bank. My favorite time of year, when the fish are going to the bank and the crappies get on the spawn. My gosh. And it should be time. I just looked at my calendar. And we're going to be setting up a little crappie camp today in the park in preparations for a little summer tour I've got planned. This thing is getting transformed into what I'm going to call the mobile dangle unit. And today's video is sponsored by Bluetti. And this is actually going to be powering the mobile dangle unit. And so this is the perfect way to test everything out. And I have done some work with Bluetti in the past. They are a top-notch brand in the portable battery industry and these lithiums. But this unit right here is the one, is the answer that I've been looking for. I've had the AC-180, which is an amazing all-around portable unit. Love that size. And then I've done one that's even larger. I believe it was the 240. It had so much power and it was completely waterproof. Great for, you know, great for the campsite, but a little heavy. It was a little heavy. It also had a 30 amp where I could patch it into my camper. But this right here, this is the Elite. The 200 Elite version 2, and this is the perfect size, portability, and longevity that I'm going to be needing to power the mobile dangle unit. It's also crazy affordable for what it is, y'all. I'm going to share with you some of its capabilities and its functions that makes it perfect for me having a modular system that I can power inside of here that can be also added with DC to DC, alternator power, solar power, a bunch of different inputs, and also have a ridiculous charge up speed. So we're going to be going crappie fishing. We're going to set up a bourgeoisie crappie camp today. I'm talking TV, we're talking internet, air conditioning. We're going to be running a refrigerator. I want to see if this thing can handle it all and charge the silver bullet. So if you do a lot of mobile camps for your hunting and fishing trips, or you just like camping in general, this is going to be something you definitely want to look into. Link's going to be down below for it, and you can use the promo code and save an extra little discount on there and get you around $1,000. $1,000 for over 2,000 watt hours of power is insane. I like to run my fridge when I'm driving around. One of the problems is, you know, I'll stop at Buc-ee's or whatever it is, or I'm stopping, you know, I'm going fishing, and then I can't run the AC power that's in my truck. By the way, I know a lot of you think that I got the electric truck. I did not. Let's calm down. And fridge is on. All right, here we are at the lake, the Dead Sea, site of the 2025 Bassmaster Classic. And got a great state park here. I was gonna go out east, but the weather's looking pretty gnarly, so I decided to stay here because of the storms. But I will be going out east soon to a state park that I have not been to yet. Been wanting to explore. Should be some good fishing, so stay tuned for that video. Give you guys an update here, running the fridge, you know, about been on the road for a little bit, say 45 minutes or so. Started at 94%, currently at 89. You know, it says I can run 28 hours right now. Now, I was a big dum-dum, and I was messing around with the motor the other day. I turned on the ignition to check some things, and I left it on for about 2 days and drained my boat batteries down to 17%, my 2 AGMs. I put it back on the charger. We're about 80%, but we're going to use some of that, and we're going to use the trolling motor battery, and we're going to see if this bad boy can charge it back up. So let's get on the water, and then let's come back and see if we can max out the Bluetti. I don't know if we can, but we're going to try and see what it can handle. Here's one. That is going to be a spotted bass.
which are excellent eating as well. And they kind of disturb the peace for the largemouth out here, so guess what, buddy? You're going into the sack. Spotted bass. Could also go good in the pond. Electric chicken, getting a couple bites. I'm gonna do my favorite search bait. I'm just gonna be throwing these little snacky swimmers. There's one. That looks like a blackened up crappie, ladies and gentlemen. And it is. That is what we're looking for. This is a white crappie that looks black because it's spawning and it's very colored up. Yes, sir. That right there. It is going to be a legal 10.5-inch tasty one. And usually when you find one male like that, there's gonna be another. Just gotta reel this thing slow, and I'm just trying to bring it by their beds. Now, unlike a bass you kind of have to convince, you know, let it sit there in the bed. A crappie, if it gets remotely close to where it's bedding, it's getting chomped. All right, y'all, let's go over some of the gear for shallow water crappie fishing. You don't need much. That's what's great about crappie. You just don't need much. I'm actually gonna go, let's bump up. Maybe, well, I love this combo. This is a deadly combo. Put on another swimming rig. Switching to my shorter pole. I'm going to a 7-foot light pole, 16th ounce head. This was a black head, but I powder coated it pink, but we make pink heads. Really like that pink for crappie at all times of year, but especially right now during the spawn. Something bright. And normally I throw braid on here, but I've got some light fluoro. And I'm gonna go down the bank and I'm gonna look for any kind of little rock, hard spot, some brush, trees, and some minnows getting chased on the bank. Just saw a minnow getting chased. If you're seeing minnows, not like shad, but little minnows getting popped, it's usually crappie. If I feel a thump, I'm gonna try to throw that exact cast. There he is, got him. Thumped it. I mean, knocked slack in the line. Ooh, you're a little small. A little small. I think I'll throw him back. Actually, you know what? We're here to eat today. That's a certified 10. You make the cut, dude. You make the cut. Right now, crappie camp is tasting pretty good. We'll get a couple more and we'll be ready to rock. Oh, crappie time. Crappie time is the best time. On. Crappie on. Yes, sir. Keeper. About the same run in the mill, 11-incher. Yes, sir. 11 and a quota. All right, give me a double tap. Give me another one there. I want the hot and heavy. There's another one. There we go. That's a little spawn hole. You look fresh, like you just moved up. See, he's not quite colored up yet. Little buddy. Oh yeah, up in the shallows. Spawning crop. Yeah, this one's colored up. You can almost tell, man, by the way they hit it. They're like real aggressive with it. Yeah, buddy. Thank you for the fight. Thank you for the thump. You're going home. You're going to camp, bud. Camp Bourgeoisie Crappie. You know what sockeye means? Comment down below if you do. I'm not even gonna say it. There's another one. Oh, oh yeah, he up in there. In that little paquito. In that little spawn paquito, just a little spot by the ramp. Just a little hard spot by the boat ramp. There he is. Oh my gosh, I lost him. How am I losing him, man? How am I losing him? Oh no, fluorocarbon twist. All right, we gotta get him this time, right? Ready position. Yeah, oh, that's a good one. It's a bass. No wonder. Look at that pole bend. Look at that pole bend, son. Daggone. Oh yeah, it's another eater spot. We'll do our duties here, help the old lake, rid it of its spotted bass. These things are not good for the largemouth populations, and dadgum, there's not many in here, especially after the classic. These are some largemouth fry eaters right here. Putting him in the box. You getting eaten. All right, well, I'm gonna turn my little rear end around and see if I can throw in that crappie hole. See, I think that bass is up in there disturbing them crappies. I don't like that. There he is. We on crappie, son. We on daggone crappie, son. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, that's a decent one there. That's an eater. That's the biggest one of the dizzy. Coming home, that's a certified 12er. Making dang near the exact same cast. There's another one, and they up in there, son. They up in there, daggum. Colored up goodness. Yeah, buddy. Now I could feel the crappie magic happening here. This is springtime crappie magic. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Look at the tail. You see, it's bloody. He up there doing the thing. That's it right there. Low and slow. There he is. Oh my God, dude. They're popping it and I'm missing them. Golly, on the bank, son. Them crappies are on the bank. Oh yeah, look at them. Oh, these are all spawners colored up. Okay, we went from like, oh gosh, lost him. We went from like dinner to getting a mess here. All right, guys, that was a certified spawn hole. I think we pilfered them. It's a nice little rally. Nice little rally. We still got a little bit of time. I'm gonna make a few more casts. Oh gosh, we're on. They're still in there. They're just getting a little picky. Nice keeper though. Barely had him. We're gonna check him. Check him on the green stick. That's at 11. Wabam. Yeah, there's a dark wad of crappies in there. I love it. There's another one. My gosh, dude. Keep making the exact same cast when you see that, guys. When you see one all colored up, keep casting in that same spot. There's another one. Got him. Oh, that one feels nice. That's a runner. Yeah, buddy. I'm getting that light action pole bent here. Oh, yeah. Love it. Can't get enough of that. Can't get enough of that right there now. But, oh man, I just like throwing in there and getting bit. Getting bit like a spinner bug. It's so good. There's another one. Got him. Got him, son. Man, these are all keepers too. Real nice. Real nice. Dark, 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 dark. Yes, sir. Wabam, 11 inchers. They're like little clones, little male clones. All right, it's looking good right here. I like this corner. Nice protected spot. Riprap, we're on. Boom. Oh yeah, that's crappie corner right there. Colored up. Oh my gosh, this thing is literally black. That is a mega spawner right there. Look at that, y'all. Look how colored up. That is so beautiful, man. That is so beautiful and so tasty at the same time. I gotta tell you, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Give me a couple more, man. We got so much to eat, but I just love this bite. This is my favorite bite of all time. My God, dude, look at that. Look at that waller and crappie, my goodness. You just stuck right in the schnoz, bud. You ain't coming off. You ain't coming off. Oh, he's been caught before, let go, to now be eaten by me. Oh, God, that live well's beautiful. That is just beautiful. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, son. God, that's the funnest bite all year long. You're a little small, I'll let you go. Just promise not to tell the others what is going on, okay? I'm here to catch a couple more, and I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. Got it. There's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, not very colored up, but you're a good one. Might be the female. Just out a little deeper. Oh, I don't know how to describe this other than maximum fishing fun. This is the bite. This is the bite I strive for. No electronics needed. Just roll up there, toss that little bug on the bank and get spanked. Oh yeah, oh, got bopped. He's on. Oh yeah, he's on. Look at that little pole getting bent, son. Ooh. Oh, you dadgum little paper mouth.
We bopped him. We bopped him good, guys. I savor that bite right there. There's only so many weeks you go out there and can do that, and whoo, I just want to go do it again. I want to do it again on another lake, find another lake, do it again. Find the other lake they're doing it on and do it again. Oh my gosh, it's fun. I mean, you just catch them, you eat them, you go do it again. It's a short window when they're on the bank like that, going that hard. Yeah, buddy. Here we are, beautiful Camp Bourgeoisie. Got me a nice little spot here in the woods. We got fish. Let's check on the Bluetti, see how it did. Let's see, we were out there for about 4 hours. Let's get a check in and see how much battery it's got left after
run in the fridge for a while. %81%. So the fridge is totally cooled down. It's kind of coasting at this point, just pulling 54 watts. Now let's have a little fun. So we're gonna run our TV, our Starlink, charge our boat, and we're gonna have a celebratory cup of coffee all at the same time. And then for the peak resistance, I'm gonna plug in the AC unit and see if it can handle that. This orange one is for the boat. And the boat definitely needs a good recharge. So we'll see what that starts kicking out here. Ooh, yeah, that's high. 762 watts. Starlink is on. TV is now plugged in. We'll go turn that on. Let's see, let's go watch the latest Guggen Squad video. Something else that is useful to me that you get on here too is you get these 2 USB-C ports that are 100 watts. So you could just ditch your big adapter cable for your laptop, at least for me. It's what I've used to edit on the road. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. But I'm feeling like a little cup of coffee before I clean my fish. So we're gonna plug this in here, and it takes a lot of power. It's a heating element. So we'll go ahead and pop that on there. Oh yeah, now we're cranking it up. 1300 watts. Another thing I've noticed about the Elite 200 V2 is that it is quiet. Like normally the inverters would be kicking on. We've had all the fans, it'd be loud, which kind of lets you know that it's working really hard, but this is just silent. So if you're patching this into your camper or your truck camper like I'm gonna do, that's a nice little advantage. Stays quiet. Look at it, pumping, making coffee. Oh yeah. Hot coffee. Oh, God, I gotta tell you, this is nice. I think I'm actually gonna take the crappies home though, but tonight on the menu, we have fresh caught spotted bass. If you've never had a spotted bass, I would put it in between the crappie and the largemouth. Largemouth, definitely not my favorite to eat, but I will slurp some spotted bass. They are very tasty. They move around a lot. I don't know what it is. Their meat's just, it's flakier. It's nice. It's real nice. Also just feels nice. I've never had a TV in camp, and I want to set this thing up like where it's on the truck. I have it in the bed essentially, where I can kind of go in there and work when it's nasty weather, and also in the evenings, you know, just pop on the tube and live a little bourgeoisie. Guys, I'm getting a little older now, and I've done a lot of camping. If you guys have followed me for a long time, you know I've camped. I've camped in hammocks. I've camped on the ground. I've camped in the woods. But mainly I go to a lot of parks like this that have lakes nearby. I decided last summer, it was my last time sleeping in a hammock. We're gonna live with some comforts. Doesn't mean I don't enjoy a good ground camping experience every once in a while and make you feel alive, but those little perks sure are nice. There's some yelling over here. Me and John cracking a couple.
One came off the bottom like 10 feet. It's a good one. My best one of the day. You're on.
I'm on. Look at me go.
Nice one.
Catching up on my episodes. Time to make some fillets. I'm gonna break out the old electric fillet knife, old timer. If you never cleaned a bass, woo, they are easy. They make it nice and easy. You don't have to watch, but I'll show you the end result either way. Absolutely gorgeous. Bluetti update time. We're at 57
7%. We're only putting out 337 watts right now because my lithium battery, the trolling motor battery of the boat, is completely charged now. So now we're just charging the 2 AGMs and we're already up to where we were. So I've charged it back up to what we used today, you know, running the graphs and all that. Getting the pan hot right now. We're gonna hook up the fish, but I'm feeling a little hot. The bugs are on me. I think it might be time to break out a little AC. Powering on. Oh yeah, we're gonna have AC. Oh, like, yeah, I can feel it. Ooh, that is nice. Pan's getting hot, we're smoking. Bourgeoisie, baby, bourgeoisie. This is living right here. Somewhat ridiculous, but I'm loving it. A little oil in the pan. Just gonna go with the hand seasoning in the air. See if this shakes out. Literally. Going in. Oh yeah. Oh, this one's going much better. Much better. Camp style. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, it's cooling down. 58-degree air blowing out of that unit right now. I've never used it this way, where I'm just in open air, just having a nice breeze blowing at me. But I gotta tell you, being dead calm right now, bugs, that is really nice. Almost ready, y'all. And the thing I was most excited about this Elite 200 V2 was running the AC all night. So being in Texas, it's really hot. The DC converter that came with this AC unit, it just doesn't work. It just cuts off. I've tried it on a bunch of different applications. So I have to run it on AC power, which uses a lot of juice. Now I'll be able to run this thing all night and still have some power left to make my coffee and everything in the morning. Then go out and give her a dangle, recharge, and do it all over again. Keep the dangle rolling. Keep the dangle rolling. Dinner in a squad episode, how about it? Look at that. Look at that. Salt, pepper, garlic on there. That's it. That's it. Look at the nice little golden crust. Come on now. Come on now. That is slap your mama good. Bass has a nicer thickness to it to do a little pan fry like this. Oh my gosh, you gotta try a spotted bass if you've never tried one. I'm just gonna keep this AC rolling because it feels so nice while I'm eating my fish. Watch some TV. And then I'm gonna cut everything off and gonna show you the recharge. I'm gonna show myself the recharge. I know it's good, but I gotta see how fast it's gonna be. Bass was a 10 out of 10. We've got this thing down to about 47%. I'm gonna leave some of the things plugged in while we recharge it. And the other thing that I'm excited about that I didn't show you guys, but I'm gonna install this. This is the Charger 1. So this is gonna go to the truck battery. This is separate. You can buy this separately, but it has this thick gauge cable with a breaker on it, and I can hook that up to the truck battery, run it to the Bluetti, and when I'm going to like another fishing spot, essentially in an hour, 2 hours, I can get a full recharge. This is the cord it comes with. And it is going in silently 1500 watts. I think the max it will do on turbo mode is 1800 watts. And I can see everything that is going on in the app right here. So that's telling me it's gonna be fully recharged in an hour. Now, if I put it in turbo mode, it'd probably be about 40 minutes or so, but it can get to 80% really quick. I'm gonna set a timer here on the old watch to make sure everything's accurate. Sun going down, and I'm almost packed up. So I'm going to actually turn the TV off. Look at Grant. Look at Grantonius. Hey man, I got a spotted bass. I think he actually ate that one as well. We're gonna turn that off. And we're gonna power down, and I'm gonna turn this thing on turbo, see what it can do. Charging mode, let's go. turbo. There we go. 1800 watts input. Okay, now it's making just a little bit of noise, but you can probably barely hear it. That is insane. 1800 watts. 35 minutes. Probably can't see that. 35 minutes. We're at 81%. That is crazy. They're going to sell a bunch of these. I'm promoting it in this video. It's a sponsored video. But, I mean, just going on the facts alone, this thing just sells itself. So if you guys need a camping companion, a battery that is going to outlast you, quite honestly, this thing is going to last, I don't even know how many cycles it is, but you're never going to wear it out. And I'm excited to have it as part of my truck camping experience and be basically the brains and the power of my truck camping conversion. My truck conversion that's going to be taking place here in about a few weeks, so stay tuned for that. And Camp Bourgeoisie Crappie is a wrap, guys. So if you want to get one of these, the link is down below. You can use my promo code that's linked down there as well. And crappie fishing, get out there right now. They getting up there on the bank. Just get up there and throw around, man. That is so fun. I can't wait to continue the crappie quest and go catch them on the bank at some other lakes. So gonna be doing some truck camping coming up, visiting some new spots, doing bass as well. But as you guys can see, it's getting dark. Thank you for tuning in to another outdoor adventure, and I will see you on the next one.